So are we gonna go over the other test so we understand what we got wrong?
Yeah, we'll do that.
No, but I'm saying I'm saying that if we don't go over it, we're not gonna understand it.
Is it the next one a multiple choice?
No.
Well, so how do we know how to fix the problem with what we did?
If we don't go over it before the test.
There's no sort of review.
Okay.
You know what I mean? How do we know how to fix it? If you give me the same questions that I got wrong here, and I don't know how to fix them, you're going to give me the same test or similar, and I don't know what I did wrong the last time.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, is how do I know how to fix the problem?
You're supposed to...
It's not how we do it at the plant. I'm just letting you know.
You study the material that was
But the material is broad. There's so much material, we can't know all of it.
If I ask you what's an isotope,
Okay.
you should know that.
Okay.
If I tell you now what's an isotope and you did not remember what is an isotope, then even if I tell you 100 times what is an isotope, you will not know what's an isotope.
So then we need to fix that problem and we need to learn it.
You need to remember, study at home. And
yeah, but that
come
doesn't work
prepared
for
to
some
the test.
people.
The problem is with you guys, I think that you take the test, maybe you are used to solving homework, either homeworks or take-home exams.
No, I think the problem is we study A, but you test us on B.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You study A and I test you on A.
No.
Didn't I explain what is a nucleon? You tell me. What's a nucleon? You ask.
Yeah, we would.
What is a nucleon?
Protons and neutrons.
What's a nucleon?
Yeah.
It's the basic constituent of the center of an atom. It's a proton and a neutron. That's it. Yes.
Speaking on my behalf, I looked like for this review for the electricity in the backs, they have review questions. The review questions are, I smoked the review questions, but on here, they're a little bit more difficult. So if people are looking at this, thinking questions on the exam are going to be like the questions in the back of the...
No, I'm talking about my lectures. Whatever I presented with the PowerPoints, that's the lecture that we did with the radiation of the atom.
Okay.
And the atom structure. For the other material that we use the physics review, with the physics review I came here in class and presented to you the material and presented to you the problems that you will be asked about. Isn't that true? Mm-hmm. Even with electricity, I defined Ohm's law. I expect you to know Ohm's law. I defined for you electric force. Excuse me. You have to stay with me, okay, guys? Just you can ask questions to me, okay?
Yeah, would you mind going over number 8 and how to do that? Because I don't remember that in the lectures.
Actually, that was...
Was it?
Yeah.
Can you show me? On these two things right here that I have, can you show me where that is?
8. We did go over 8 in particular.
Because I don't have it in my notes anywhere.
Maybe you didn't attend that class?
I think I did.
Still be online. It was the one on Half-Life.
There's no secrets here that I'm trying to hide or not to tell you. But when I say A is equal to A naught, e to minus lambda t, and I don't have to give you, the equations are given in the test. These equations are given, this equation is given. A equals to A naught e to minus lambda t. And lambda is equal to 0.693. There is no secret here over t half. Okay, if I give you all the variables, and
each one's half the 1/3.
The activity here, I gave you
So
A
it's
naught,
5 lives.
I gave you
5
lambda,
hacks.
I gave you t, and I asked you to substitute. I gave you the equation to substitute for the numbers. Yet you cannot even put the numbers and calculate it, do it in the calculator. Actually, for this particular problem, if you remember guys, I went through you guys one by one for the students that could not do the calculation, could not do the exponential function on the calculator, didn't I? I helped every one of you and asked whoever to help the others that could not use the exponential in the calculator, on your own calculator. We did that in class. You know, I've never had one. Therefore, if I ask you to calculate very simple calculation like that, I'll give you all the variables, all the parameters. You cannot divide 0.693 divided by t half to find lambda. You cannot substitute in lambda here. You cannot multiply two numbers and find exponential decay and multiply the result by, I mean, this has been presented. This has been presented in class. When I give you a makeup test, it's not that because I have to. No, I don't have to. I don't have to give you any makeup test. So, makeups are given for students who take the test, like your colleague here, or just fail to attend the test. Give you the test, I'll give you a makeup. I'm trying to help you. Since we are doing two tests here, I'm trying to help you. Giving you a makeup test, I expect you to be prepared. You come prepared to the course, to the test. If you did worse than what you did, then I'll drop the bad grade. As easy as that. How about that for a team? Can't go wrong. But I'll give you an average of the two tests as your grade.
But if we're taking the makeup test and we don't know what we did wrong.
I'm telling you now.
I know, 5 minutes before the test, that's pointless because I don't have time to study what I did wrong. That's what we're saying, that there's no point in taking a makeup test because we're going to get the same grade because we weren't able to restudy what we got wrong.
Well, the thing is that everything that has been here presented in the test has been
But obviously we don't understand it. If we're
then
getting
you were
bad
supposed
grades.
to come.
I didn't know till I got my test back. How am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to read your mind and know what my grade is? No, no one knows.
Okay.
We just got our test back.
Okay, we'll cancel the makeup test. No problem.
I didn't say that.
Sorry.
Because that's on my behalf, not everyone else.
Do you want to take the makeup? Please, come forward here. No. He's the only one.
That's not fair because that was on my behalf, not everybody else.
He was absent. He should take the makeup test. He should. He can. He's the only one that should take the makeup test. Please. Let's go through the test.